I give to this church. You may think it's strange that I take a percentage of the salary that you give me and then give it back to the church, but I do. And I do this for many reasons. I do this because this is a sanctuary of safety, of growth, of love, and a learning, and the learning that this place offers my family and my children is priceless. And I give because I know how much it costs, right? I mean, I look at that budget all the time, and I know how big it is, and how important it is, and how many lives it saves. I give because I know that we give $30,000 of our operating budget away. Can you believe that? We give $30,000 of our operating budget away to organizations that further justice, peace, and an end to poverty in the world, and that still stuns me. But today I want to tell you why I'm raising my pledge. I witnessed a social media war. Well, actually it wasn't a war. It was a discussion that my old friends from New Hampshire, my high school friends, were having on Facebook. This week, actually, in which one person called for our leaders to be empathic, and to which another person responded, "Empathy is why our youth are being wiped out by drugs. Empathy is why we feel the need to save everyone, murderers, thieves, and addicts alike. Empathy is why PC is so overwhelming. You can hardly have a conversation anymore. Many of us," he said, "are sick of empathy. Many of us are sick of empathy." And I have to tell you, my friends, this was just about the most honest, true, and disturbing take on American politics I have seen lately. Because if I'm being honest, I'm sick of empathy too. It's hard and frustrating to try and put myself in someone else's shoes all the time, particularly when I'm angry and tired, and we have all been so angry and tired lately. It is hard for me to put myself in someone else's shoes, particularly if it is someone who vehemently disagrees with me ideologically, politically, and morally. It's hard. And so I am raising my pledge because we need communities like this right now in our world. Communities that call us to empathy, even though we don't want to choose that path all the time. Because this is where our salvation begins. Not some other earthly salvation of our souls, but this earthly salvation of the soul of our nation. This is where it starts. You and I know that we need a heart transplant and that we need a love revolution. And this right here is where it foments. And so I give to this church because when I get tired of empathy, this church reminds me that empathy is all there is. When I get sick of understanding other people's point of views that I disagree with, this church reminds me the only thing that matters is love. Amen? So I'm raising my pledge, and I'm raising it because we are a place of refuge and hope and strength and radical welcome in hot mess times. Amen? And I'm raising my pledge because I need these people right here, when I'm sick of practicing empathy. I know that it's the only thing that will save me, and I need this congregation to remind me again and again how it's done. I'm raising my pledge because the world is too small for anything but truth and too dangerous for anything but what? Love. I'm raising my pledge so that I can say that my money went to the love revolution. Please won't you join me? This morning's offering will now be gratefully given and gratefully received.